Hello garden friends, welcome back to my swell garden. Currently about -3 here today in Powassan, Ontario. We've had some really nice sunny days. Like there's no snow cover right now. We've got a 3-day storm coming in starting tonight, but currently there's no snow on the ground. It's still frozen, like hard frozen. We haven't had a thaw yet where anything's workable, but we are past that -20 nonsense. Currently I'm 9 weeks until my last frost. So next week, I gotta get some more seeds. I can start all my annuals and that sort of thing. So very excited about that. I need to do a little bit of video accountability. I have been slacking, not only with carrying my camera and filming stuff, but also with editing and that sort of thing. So shame on me. I need to do this because this is such a tough climate here in Northern Ontario to grow. My 6th zone where I came from in London, well, we had a beautiful long summer, endless possibilities. Here, it's far more challenging. And I'm really pushing the limits on a lot of stuff this year to see what works and what doesn't. So I need to keep records of that so that I can quickly reference back and I know even more next year. The first portion of this video where I'm potting up my micro blocks into my 2-inch soil blocks, that footage is actually a 1.5 weeks old. I kind of have a little personal rule for myself that I can't start seeds unless I have everything bumped up that needs to be bumped up. So I got some bumping up to do. So I'm going to start the video with the footage that I did, just kind of showing you how I did the bump ups with the soil blocks. I'll show you a few trays of those. Then I'll give you a little tour of the sunroom and show you what I'll be bumping up this week to free myself up to plant more seeds next week, and to show you kind of what's going on. As far as the winter sowing project, it's been cold. Like it's barely above freezing. If it is, it's only for a very hour or two. Nothing happening as far as the winter sowing experiment yet. There are a few little things, but not enough to bother updating on that just yet. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these echinops. Ooh, this is going to be complicated. Yeah, it's grown into the block beside. Definitely time to pot up. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, I waited too long. Most definitely. Just making sure the roots are covered. Okay, well, I am new this little micro blocker. So lesson learned. Definitely won't be able to top water these. Just end up washing all that soil on top away. I'm glad I'm getting this done today. I had no idea they were so robust already. Yeah, looks like that's it for echinops. Probably about 9 of these black-eyed Susan. Are they single or double? Single. Yeah. So, that's how it's done. I think these need to be moistened a bit when I'm transplanting too. I know this seems like a lot of work to go to the trouble from the small block to the big block, but in actual fact, like for instance, using the old seed for the black-eyed Susan doubles, if I had done a whole tray like this and only got 2 germination out of 20, what a huge waste of space that would be. That'd be far worse. The rest of this tray would be Penstemon Rocky Mountain. I don't have any Penstemon Rocky Mountain outside. I have wanted this for a while, so I'm very excited. Tray 2. Done. Okay, so on this tray I've got Foxglove Purple, Foxglove Perennial White, and Foxglove Camelot mix. So I'm going to do those as well as the Culver's root and the Shasta daisies. Just start with Foxglove. Foxglove purple. And again, I will go through and thin these, but with transplant shock, just want to guarantee I've got one per cell before I do that. Foxglove, perennial white. I think I'm going to put the Camelot mix in here. There's not a lot of them here. Cool, another tray of Foxglove. Shasta daisy. Put the roots on these. Again, left too long. Well, it's a learning curve. Okay, so I got these 4 blocks here. I've got Malva Alkia white. I'll put those 4 in there. I'm fine with 4 of these. I mean, they're basically weeds. They're just the most beautiful weeds. Other tray. Done. Hollyhocks. Hollyhock black. Cheers double. Got one more little one in here. Yep. Tray of hollyhocks. Royal Larkspur. These look great. Silver Speedwell. I've got 3 of these. 3 out of 20. Does that suck or what? Some yarrow, pink red, whichever you want to call it. It's kind of a little bit of both. is a pretty massive root system on here. Too much for that little block. Into the remainder of this tray with dianthus. Another tray, done. It's time to hill up the potatoes again. Potatoes done. The bag is now folded all the way up. Now we wait. Potatoes in spring. Awesome. Sweet peppers are looking awesome. I'll probably pot those up in a week. I think they're still okay in here for a little bit longer. Well, hot peppers are looking fabulous in the sunroom. I think it's about time that I potted up my tomato trials into their final destination pails. So I'll get that done this week too. These peppers just look great. And the tomatoes. I can't wait for tomatoes. So I've also been pollinating the tomatoes and the peppers. So I was kind of just peeking at my cannas and my dahlias a week or so ago. And this one here, I got it at the Dollarama, and it was a dinner plate yellow. Absolutely gorgeous. And I was pretty sure it had perished. So I potted it up just to kind of see, because I want it again this year. If it didn't make it, I would have to buy more. And boy, is it doing great. I'm actually going to take some cuttings off soon and start a couple of more, and that'll kind of make it branch out a little better too. Artichokes are looking awesome with the 4-inch blocks. I'm very happy with the performance on those. I did put them in a deeper tray, but they're looking good. Lots of the strawberries are flowering, so that's good. I just come through and just give them a little pollination here and there. So I will have early strawberries. Garden tower's looking okay. Not fantastic. I think it needs actually cooler temperatures. Romaine. Gotta get eating the romaine. It's crazy. I've got so much. And then my herbs. All looking good. Potatoes looking great. Onions are awesome. Onions are looking really good. Asparagus. It's going gangbusters. So this here, anything in the larger blocks is the stuff that I had done with the bump up last week. So for the most part, everything is looking really good. So this tray, I definitely need to get to today. Oh, looks like that is my poppy tray. So almost all of that, I believe, is poppies. There's a couple exceptions I can see, but I'll update you on that later. This tray here, for the most part, is snapdragons. Some are ready to be potted up. The remaining stuff on this tray as well. So this is, I think, all, yep, this is all my fancy yarrow that I got, new from seed. This whole tray needs to be done. So I think that's all statice and calendula, recently sown. More of my pot ups here. These ones are not looking amazing. That's the dianthus, but the bunnytails grass is looking good. Everything in the backs there's looking good. The columbine, the feverfew, everything's looking good. And then this 2 trays of foxglove looking good. Got 2 full trays of petunias. That's my black-eyed Susans, my echinops, more dianthus and black-eyed Susans. And Shasta daisies. Anemones, they're doing okay. I've been taking them out on days where it's above freezing, just for a couple hours a day, kind of getting them acclimated. Ranunculus, also doing okay. Also going outside here and there, getting them acclimated. So this tray is the tray that I did for my cold frame project, which is complete. It's outside. I'm just going to wait a couple of days to get through this 3-day storm, and then I'm going to go ahead and plant those inside the tunnel. Really testing the limits. Let's see if they can take the cold nights that we have. I sure hope so. I would love an early harvest. This cold frame stuff is also going out for a few hours a day in the cold, getting it ready for the cold frame. I just can't wait to get growing. I can't wait for green grass and buds on the trees and shrubs and flowers everywhere. We're so close. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Now get growing.